Welcome back to PHDWin Week. We hope you have enjoyed our sessions thus far. Please wait a few more seconds as we allow our participants to join. Please welcome Erin Randolph from QED Energy Associates. Erin Randolph's career journey began with a passion for nurturing young minds. However, in 2012, she took an exciting and unexpected turn by joining QED Energy Associates, marking the beginning of a remarkable career in the energy industry. Erin's contributions to our QED clients have been nothing short of remarkable. Her role as a reservoir engineering technician has led her managing diverse assignments, where she collaborates with a broad spectrum of companies, including oil and gas operators, non-operators, investment banks, royalty firms, and more. Her impact in the energy sector has been transformative, and we at QED are thrilled to have her expertise on board. Join Erin as she walks through how to update a price deck in PHDWin V3 and get to a cash flow statement and one-line reports. This short guide is a valuable quick start for new version 3 users.
Hi, this is Erin Randolph from QED Energy Associates, and today I'm going to demonstrate how we can receive a V3 database, make a match run, change a price deck, and make a new cash flow summary and one-line report. So first things first, I want to open up the run that comes with the PHZ3 file because that's going to tell me which scenario was used to make the run. So for this demonstration, we want the sale scenario. So back in PHDWin V3, in the scenario dropdown, I want to make sure that sale is selected. It's going to update the list of cases. Next, I'm going to put on a sort so that it groups by reserve class and category. And then I'm going to make my report. By going to the Reports tab, I'm going to verify that the 4 things selected in the Reports group are the things that I want. So I'm going to run a detailed cash flow, and I want all of the cases to be included in the run. So I'm going to select all cases. My summarization, I want the summaries only, so I'm going to change that selection, and I'm going to have PHDWin create a PDF for me. So once I've made those selections, I'm going to click the Run button, and it's going to generate a report that hopefully matches the run that came with my PHZ3 file. It opened on the other screen, so I'm going to pull that over. I'm going to pull up my match run. So this is the run that came with the database. It has a value of $12,700 M. And on the report that I just generated, it also has a value of $12,700 M. So we've got a match. We're working with the right set of economic parameters. So now it's time to update our price deck, but we want to keep the parameters of the sale scenario. So we're going to copy the current scenario called sale, give it a new name, and then update the qualifiers so that we can change the price deck and any other economic parameter that we might want to change. So I selected the scenario option, and I want to make an edit. So I'm going to click the edit button. Once we're in edit mode, you can do a right click on any scenario and select copy scenario. It's going to just duplicate all of the cases included in the scenario, as well as of date, discount rate, etc. I'm going to call this something different than sale one. I'm going to call it update because we're going to do an updated price deck. I'm going to head on over to the qualifiers tab. I'm going to expand both the sale and the update scenarios so that we can see that in fact the sale scenario was duplicated to update. So they are identical currently. But I'm going to add a new qualifier name. And I'm going to call it update. And then I'm going to drag update and make it the primary qualifier in the update scenario for all of the parameters. And then I'm going to click Save. And then exit edit mode. So now that we've created our identical scenario to sale, I'm going to select our new scenario from the dropdown on the Home tab. So I'm going to switch from the sale scenario to the update scenario. When we look at the prices currently applied to the cases, it's running a sale gas price deck, a sale gas differential, a sale oil price strip, and a sale oil differential. Now, I might want to change the base prices, but keep the differentials. So I need to copy the sale qualifier to the update qualifier. So to do that, I'm going to do a global edit. I'm going to open up the global editor. I'm going to select all of the cases. So I'm going to drag them over to this section here. I'm going to expand the prices section, and I'm going to select copy qualifier. All this is going to do is it's going to copy the current price deck and the current differential and save it under the update qualifier. And click apply, and it is going to make that edit. So now I'm going to make my price deck. So I'm going to open up the models. These are the models that are currently applied to my cases. I'm not dealing with expenses, so I'm going to collapse that group. I am going to add a new gas and oil price deck. So I'm going to click the add button. I'm going to call the new gas price update gas. I'm going to find my price deck that's in an Excel file. Pull it over so we can all see it. I'm going to copy my gas prices, and I'm going to paste them in to my updated price deck. I'm going to change the price start date to a hard date. You don't have to do it this way. I am. So I want this price to start in 2023 and run for 12 months. And then I have my other 4 years of averaged pricing. I'm going to make another price deck for the oil. I'm going to call that update oil. I'm going to copy my average oil prices and paste them in. And again, I'm going to change the date that this first price begins, and then each of the other prices will start 12 months after. You can change the number of months each price runs by modifying the number here on the end, but I want them each to run for 12 months. So I'm going to leave it just the way it is. So now our price models are complete. There's no save button. They're just automatically saved. So we'll close that window. And now we're going to do another global edit to add that price deck to our 20 cases. So we want to make sure all 20 cases are selected. So I see my case count is 20. I'm going to expand prices, and I'm going to add the price model. I'm going to add it twice because I have 2 price decks. So I want to apply a gas price deck, which is for revenue. It is a price deck, and it is called Update Gas. And then I'm going to apply an oil revenue price deck called Update Oil. So I've got those things selected, and I'm going to click Apply, and it's going to apply those 2 models to my 20 cases. So now when we go back into our prices window, we see that the update gas base price is going to run with the sale gas differential, and the update oil base price deck is going to run with the sale oil differential. If we flip back to the sale scenario, you'll see that, just expand those, that's going to revert back to those sale gas and sale oil base price decks. So I'm just going to flip back to my updated one, where we've now changed the base price, but we have kept the differentials. All right, so now we're ready to make a run. So we've got our updated pricing. We're going to now go to the reports. We're going to make a detailed cash flow. I'm going to select all cases again. And this time I just want the summaries. And I'm going to create a PDF. So I'm going to click Run. And it created the output. So this is my updated cash flow. If you recall, our match run, which I'm going to flip back to now, had a total value of $12,700 M. Our updated run is $13,978 M because our price decks are a little bit higher. If we want to locate this file, it created the PDF in a special folder on your machine in the PHDWin 3. TRC Consultants PHDWin 3.1 subfolder in the reports subfolder. And it's going to be called Detailed PDF. So you could give that a copy, and then I'm going to paste that in my working folder or my working project folder, which I've called PHDWin Week 2023. I'm going to give this a name. Cash flow summary. So now we're ready to make our one-line report. Back on the reports tab, we're going to select V3 Connect from the report dropdown. We want all of the cases, so I'm going to select all cases from the report group. I want cases only and data only. So now I'm going to click Run and give this a brief description. And then click Run. It's going to run the economics, and it's going to store the report information, which I'm going to access here in this icon right here. I'm going to take note of the number that was issued to this particular run, which is 1105. So I'm going to open up V3 Connect and go to the Start Here tab. And in the report ID, I'm going to type in 1103, which we found, 1105. I'm glad I went back and checked. 1105. And then the refresh button. This is going to search in the SQL structure for the report results for 1105, and then populate the rest of the tabs with the corresponding information. So I think it's done. So here we have our one line. It has a lot more information than just the economics. It has the general information and the ID codes as well. And then the actual gross volumes, net volumes, et cetera, start in column X. We can copy this into Excel. We can remove columns that we don't want, and go from there. So this is how we can make a match run, change the price deck, and create new cash flows utilizing the new price deck. Have a great day.
Thank you to Erin for her insightful presentation. Stay tuned, we have a featured speaker you will not want to miss coming up. Today we are featuring Crystal from DeGolyer and McNaughton. Crystal will dive into factors such as the impact of oil prices on reserves. This is an informative presentation which you cannot miss. Make sure to tune in live coming up right here on PHDWin Week 2023.